Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yusuf. In this video, I'm going to be quickly sharing about an academic CV. I shared a poll on my YouTube channel about what people would like to see, and next on my YouTube channel, and most people voted for an academic CV. So that's why I'm doing this video. Yeah, because you need an academic CV to be able to win scholarship. No matter how beautiful or excellent your personal statement and other portfolios are, if your CV is not really in academic and tone, yeah, you might not be able to win scholarship. So, but before that, please check this YouTube channel. I shared a video on RMIT scholarship, and in Australia, I also provided as a sample for you to win the scholarship. It's a very generous scholarship that covers your living and tuition fee. And there is also Chevening scholarship that I shared. You can as well check it out. I provided essay sample as well. That can help you with the application process. So without wasting much time, this is the CV that I have in front of me. There's this person, Ugochukwu Madu, is the owner of the CV. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be designing the entire CV, but I'm just going to be showing you how this person designed the CV, and I'll be like comparing it with my own CV that I used to win scholarship. They're basically the same thing, but I just think there are a few things you can add to his CV to make it more compelling. But absolutely, this CV is like is really good if you can come up with something like this. So if you look at how he designed the CV and how he was able to adjust the page in a way that he was able to fit in a lot of information in the CV. Look at the first. This is just page one of the CV, and the CV is just 2 pages. Academic CV most times is just 2 pages for a fresh graduate. You don't have to have a bulky 4, 5, 6 pages. And how you can maximize the page, the page is just like he did here. I'm going to be showing you soon. So the second page of the CV, this is how the second page looks like. You can see on my screen. Very good. So how can you design something like this? It's just me writing this down. So this is like the main heading of the CV. And how did he come up with this? So the first thing you have to do if you want to maximize the page of your Microsoft Word, if you open your Microsoft Word, is to come to your view. When you come to your view, you have to click this, toggle this right. So if this is not on, please turn it on your Microsoft Word. So if you turn this ruler on, then you would see a ruler thing by the left side of your Microsoft Word. Then you can use this to adjust. You can see me using this. It's just you pressing and holding your mouse. Then you can adjust this, adjust the pages of the CV to maximize the page. In fact, you can even use this one at the top here. You can use this one to adjust things to the side, to the left, and you can maximize the pages. So if you look at this CV, this person wrote 32, whatever, all those things, you can replicate them with that. So you'll be able to adjust the headings of the CV and you'll be able to maximize the page. But how does this person, because you can see ResearchGate here, you can see academia here, you can see Google Scholar here, and the person did it in a way that if you click on any of those things, it's going to take you right there. So how can you get these ResearchGate, academia, and Google Scholar? For instance, Google Scholar, if you want to add something like this, all you need to do is just to type whatever you want to type here, Google Scholar, and you need to come to your insert tab on your Microsoft Word. And here, because I'm using Office 365, if you're using Microsoft Word 2016 or something, yours might be hyperlink or something. If it's hyperlink, you click on it. If it is link, you click on it. So if you click on this link, this is the link. If you click on link, you would see the words that I highlighted now, which is the Google Scholar, is already appearing here. It said text to display, Google Scholar. Then you go online. I click on this existing file or web page because it's a web page. Then you go online. For instance, my Google Scholar, I'll just go to my Google Scholar. Then I enter. Then I just search for my Google Scholar account. So this is my own Google Scholar account, and all you have to do is just this link, because this is the link that takes you to my Google Scholar account. Then I copy this link. I just click on this link and I press Ctrl C. Then I come back here. Then I want the word to appear is Google Scholar, and the address I'll just paste the Google Scholar address that I just copied now. Then I'll press OK. So once I press OK, this has been automatically linked to my Google Scholar. So if you hold your Control key and put your cursor on it, you can see it's showing scholar.google.com.citation. So once anybody clicks on this on my CV, it's going to take them straight to my Google Scholar. So this is how the person was able to hyperlink Google Scholar, academia, ResearchGate, and other things on the CV. You can clearly see here, this person did Obedient University was hyperlinked, Obedient Polytechnic was hyperlinked, all of these things. This is how the person was able to do that. And first class view, this is how the person was able to do this as well. So this first class honor, I think this person has a certificate uploaded in a drive, probably in his Google Drive, and he copied the link to the drive, and just like what we did now. So just use view as a text to display, and the link was a link to Google Drive. When you click on it, it shows the certificate. You can view the certificate when you're on the CV. So that's what this person did. You would also observe that in the CV there is a line underneath this post-secondary education, and I've reviewed a couple of CV and I see people struggle a lot to get the perfect line under the thing. So how you can do this easily is just to align this post-secondary education, and you come to this border pane here. This border, there is this border, then you click on the drop down beside it, and you would see the bottom border, the top border, the left one, the right one. So you just click on this bottom border. So if you click on this one, you can see me moving my mouse, and this one is at the top, this one is at the bottom. So just click on this one, and that's it. So you don't have to be drawing and be inserting and be dragging and be dragging. Once you do this, you're done. And if you want to type anything, just double click underneath and start typing whatever you want to type. So what I just think is missing from what this person did and my own academic CV. Yeah, this is my own academic CV that I used. You can see our headings and details are kind of the same thing. So research interest is missing in his own. But research interest, I have it on my own CV because it's very important if you're applying for scholarship, especially PhD admission. I think the guy was, I don't know what the guy used the CV for, but if you're applying for PhD admission or master's admission that is research oriented, it is very important to put your research interest there. So my research interest at least, and mind you, when you're applying for scholarship, you're applying for different things. This is not fixed. You can always adjust this to suit any scholarship you're applying for. So you can add this to your CV because it doesn't have that section. His own started with post secondary education, and mine I started with research interest. So education, I started mine with this, and clearly you can see mine here. I use milestones. It doesn't have milestone in his own. I have milestones in my own. And what this milestone does is that, take for instance, you had your bachelor's. Let's say you had your bachelor degree, and you don't have any scholarship. Some people might not have all these awards that I have. But when you're doing your bachelor's, there are some courses that you have A, you have distinction, you have B. You can clearly come here and put milestone. Let's say it might be introduction to history of something. You just put in front of it distinction. You can select like 5 courses that you did during your undergrad. Let them be under your milestone and put them there. You don't have award, but these are very good score that you can put here to make your CV look really good. Because and you have to be strategic about this at the same time. Let's say, for instance, you're applying for a course in, let's say, inclusive education, masters in inclusive education, for instance, and you've done a course during your bachelor's on inclusive education and you have a distinction there. Put them here. So the courses that are related to what you're applying for that you've done during your undergrad, just put those milestones here so they can see that you have some distinction. They can see, because academics is more of a it's very research oriented. At the same time, it's very academic oriented. So you have to at least um, be wary of the things you put on your CV. So this milestone, this is where you can use those A's that you have in some of the courses. You can pick one in 100 level, 2 in your second year or fourth year or something. You can put them as your milestone. And the last thing I'm going to be mentioning that I have on my CV here is that the work history, the way you describe your work history here is very easy. Let's say, for instance, you did your job role is research assistant, and you don't know how to phrase or how to phrase your roles in a way that it speaks it communicates what you're actually doing. So this is a way of doing it. So you just come online, just search for research assistant job description. So if you search for research assistant job description, so this prompt is going to give you job assistant, research assistant job description that is online, that is out there, that people have shared. There's a lot of it. I just clicked on the first one. So on the first one, you would see these. you can see preparing interview questions, summarizing results, performing literature review for certain research being conducted. So you would see the ones that speaks to whatever you're doing as a research assistant. You can easily copy these ones and adjust, and it will suit your JD, your job description, or your responsibility. If it is a teaching job, if it is anything, you can clearly search online and fix it up and make it more action driven. And you will clearly see here as well, milestone. Under my CV, I have milestone for each of the jobs I'm doing, things that I achieved on the job. So because those things are actually count on your CV. So I think that's the only thing that I have on my CV that's missing on his own CV. Other things are like pretty the same thing. And this University of Bath is just the hyperlink and things that I did, I actually showed you. So that's just an academic CV. Other things are like my experience. Other things are like my leadership, and he has a leadership in his own CV as well. Leadership experience. He has a publication in his own CV as well. These are conferences and summer school that I've attended around the world. These are the grant and scholarship award that I've won, and this is like the key skills, the language, and referees available on request. So it's just pretty the same thing. So just like he has his own like this, you can see relevant work experience, teaching experience, professional membership and affiliation, honors and award. So the page two. So you can volunteering internship, research things. So just use your discretion to do whatever you want to do. And yeah, that's just a sample of an academic CV and how you can come up with your own. So I hope you find this video useful. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop your concern or your comment under this video. I'll try my best to respond to them. See you again soon. Bye.